What's going on, folks? OBJ the Don coming at you with a quick video. I hope to make this quick. Uh, basically, before I get started, I want to basically give my thanks and appreciation for those subscribers that have recently subscribed to me, as well as all the ones who have been rocking out with me before. Crazy as hell, like from the last video I made, it blew up way beyond what the hell I thought it was going to blow up off of. And I didn't even feel like really making that video, and I was questioning whether I was or not. But now, looking at it, I'm glad I did, and I'm glad that some of you, even though we may share indifferences on opinion, that some of you, you don't get butt hurt or whatever. You actually listen and I can have a conversation with you in the comments about such matters. I'm glad that you took time out of your day to listen to what the hell my crazy ass got to say. And I hope that I can further provide entertainment and news, views on my opinions that you're willing to listen to in the future. However, saying that, I don't get paid from doing this. I do this pretty much because, when I feel like making a video, I feel like speaking on something. I just want to get shit off my chest. So, that being said, if you're a avid Nintendo fanboy or whatever, someone who doesn't really take well to criticisms, and you just subscribe to me, you may want to go ahead and hit that unsubscribe button at this point if you get butthurt over criticisms or whatever. Cause I got to be real with you folks. I got to be real with you. I watched the Nintendo NX reveal yesterday. It was already coming on late, around 11 now. I'm like a vampire. I stay up all night anyway. But I had to. I'll tell you straight up. I was up until about 4 in the morning after that reveal on Amazon site, going back and forth, pacing back and forth, about to hit the fucking pre-order button on that motherfucker. But for some reason, I just could not bring myself to hitting that goddamn pre-order button. I just couldn't do it. And I seen some videos around the internet where it was like a lot of these well-known, Nintendo fan. It's all good to be excited about your shit. You know what I'm saying? If it's something that you truly enjoy, nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that at all. But sometimes you can feel when people are being just fake about shit. And it's like, that's how I feel. But, there's also a part of me that just envies if you are feeling that way and you're ecstatic about what was shown last night with the Nintendo Switch reveal. If you are truly ecstatic about that, there's part of me that envies you because it makes me question, okay, have I lost my way as a gamer? I seriously have to ask myself that question because I'm like, if some of these other people are so fucking overly excited for this, and we're in 2017, you know what I mean, where we can't hold Nintendo to a whole different standard than Xbox or PlayStation, but people act like we can. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that Nintendo has to be a fucking third-party machine where every fucking third-party game comes out on the console and everything. But if they really want to be truly successful and appeal to the average casual gamer, not just a hardcore gamer, shit, you gotta do a lot to appeal to the hardcore gamer as well. But if they want to be successful, as in selling a whole hell of a lot of consoles, man, this ain't fucking the Wii days. You understand what I'm saying? You're not gonna sell it off in no goddamn motion controls and shit. Casuals ain't going for that shit nowadays. They ain't going for it. So if you want to get them back, then you're gonna have to provide way more third party support. But me, I'm not really looking to a Nintendo console for that necessarily. However, I grew up on Nintendo. I'm not sitting here throwing shade, hating, or none of that bullshit. I grew up on Nintendo. Nintendo was my shit back in the day. After the Atari. You know what I mean? I remember shit. Before I got my own original NES, my closest friend lived approximately about 3 miles away. I grew up in a small ass town, very small ass town in North Carolina, living with my grandmama. And shit, I used to walk those fucking 3 miles just to go to his house and play Mario and the goddamn the wrestling and Mike Tyson's Punch Out and Rain King, shit like that. I mean, they had it all back then. Nintendo damn sure had it all. Then you came with Sega and all of that. I got my own Nintendo, you know what I mean? And I have some fond memories of Nintendo. Hell, I used to get fucking I got my ass whooped quite a few times skipping school to go to the arcade and play some of the shit, you know, play Mario and shit like that. You know what I mean? But you know, I remember that shit. That shit was crazy. But yeah, I was deep into Nintendo. But along the years, I have pretty much, I don't know how to say this without offending people like that. I'm not trying to fucking say that you're immature if you play if games like Mario and Zelda excite you to play them still, and you're around my age or whatever. But over time, games have evolved. What we expect from corporations, from these corporations as gamers, has evolved. The old online network infrastructure has evolved. Playing games online in the first place has evolved. The budgets behind big name AAAs have evolved. You know what I mean? Even from AA standards, games have evolved. A lot of shit has evolved throughout my course of gaming life. I'm not gonna say gaming career because I ain't get paid for the shit. You know what I'm saying? But my throughout the course of my life as a gamer, I'm comfortable in my own skin. I'm comfortable with my age. So I'll tell you this: there's one bright spot is the Nintendo Switch comes out on March 3rd, which is my birthday, and I will in fact be turning 40 years old on March 3rd. Um, however, I'm not overly ecstatic about just being able to play another Mario or Zelda at this point in my gaming life. Now, have I lost my way as a gamer? Am I tripping? You know what I mean? I'm not even talking about the third party support for I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't buy a Nintendo console for the third party support. I really wouldn't, because I already got an Xbox and a PlayStation to do that. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is Nintendo, the makers of creators of these franchises like Zelda and Mario, they have some of the most brilliant minds, gaming minds. Have you ever played some of these fucking levels in a Mario game? You know what I mean? Zelda and all of that. I mean, some of this shit, you be like, damn, how the fuck did they think? Who the fuck thought of this shit? They have some of the most brilliant minds in gaming itself. But somehow it's like they're scared to take risk and actually use those brilliant gaming minds to create something that would appeal more to the more age demographic that I am in now with gaming. You can't tell me that these brilliant minded people that create these games, you can't tell them to create another project that actually appeals more to a quote unquote hardcore gamer now, or even the average fucking casual. The average casual gamer will sit there and buy a fucking system nowadays just for the fucking, multiplats. FIFA, Madden, you know what I mean? Fucking Call of Duty, all of that shit. Like, case in point, check this out. Damn, I ain't want to make this video that long, but fuck it. I gotta make sure that, while remembering the points that I'm trying to point out, I can get them out. My son, my son is what, 12 years old now? My son is 12 years old now. My daughter is 11 years old now. Okay? My youngest daughter. Okay? When I first, my Wii U, I bought the fucking Wii U. You know what I mean? I bought the Wii U and everything. I thought I wanted to rekindle my childhood by playing Mario and all of that, but I soon remembered after playing it that as a gamer, I have moved on. You know what I mean? So I found myself playing goddamn Black Ops, Black Ops 2 more than anything else on the fucking Wii U. I was killing the shit out of little kids on that motherfucker. I had no cut cards. No cut cards. I gave no fucks. I killed them motherfuckers. But what I'm saying is, at that point, I said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get this joint to my son. You know what I mean? And I offered it to him. He didn't want no parts to do with it. You know what I mean? He has a PS4. You know what I mean? So he didn't want no parts of it. So I gave it to my youngest daughter. She didn't have a console at the time. And all she's been doing is basically playing with him on the damn PS4. You know what I mean? And she uses the Wii U I gave her just to fucking basically watch Netflix and shit, man. So it's like these games are not appealing to them. And then the other day she says that she wants her own PS4. And shit, the game they mostly play on the PS4 is fucking Minecraft and whatnot. You know what I mean? That's crazy. It is fucking Minecraft. But they also play like what is it? The Starfront or Star Wars Battlefront, whatever. Games like that, NBA, all of that. You know what I mean? But it's like nowadays, Nintendo can't even appeal to the kids of today. You see what I'm saying? The kids, when we were young, when people in my age group were young, and basically Nintendo was all that was out, you know what I'm saying, after Atari at that time anyway. So they had a strong hold on the market anyway. But they had a lot more variety of games for a lot different people. You know what I mean? But when we were young, Nintendo was the shit. You see what I'm saying? Now, the kids of today, they playing all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Call of Duty, all of that crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? They even expect more from their console, and they don't even have the appeal for games like Mario and Zelda that we had back in those days. Times have changed, and it seems that Nintendo has not taken note of that. It seems that they have somehow, they're still stuck back in those days. Now, I'm not trying to tell you that fucking The Legend of Zelda, or the what the hell is it called? Breath of Fire, Breath of Wild, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The game looks awesome. No doubt about it. I want to play the Zelda game, and I'm not even really a Zelda fan. But that shit right there, open world, the whole concept of it, and what they showed in that trailer, that shit looked fire. No doubt about it. You know what I mean? Mario game looks awesome also, but I mean, goddamn, Mario been in everything. Mario been fucking used and abused out this motherfucker. If I'm gonna get on goddamn Xbox about bringing the same damn franchises over and over, I mean, goddamn, you gotta be the same way with that shit. Mario, God, Mario been a doctor, a gynecologist, a motherfucking proctologist, a goddamn a plumber, a motherfucking a baseball player, a fucking boxer. This motherfucker been the head of the goddamn Sicilian mafia. This nigga Mario, they got Mario out there right now. He going GTA style on motherfuckers in an open world game. This nigga Mario been doing it all. And I understand. I'm not saying, look, man, everybody, PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox, you got your mainstay franchises that you're going to keep making games for, mostly. You know what I mean? Hell, I wish they would keep making goddamn Uncharted, but I know it has to come to an end at some time, and you got to move on, and that's good for people to move on and give us new experiences. You know what I mean? But the Mario has been used to death. What I'm saying to you is it's not that I don't have some interest in these games. You know what I mean? Mario and Zelda. It's that those are the only two games that I pretty much have interest in. I mean, Xenoblade 2, something like that. I could get with that. There's a pod racing game that I seen afterwards or whatever that looks intriguing to me. But it's not enough for me at this stage in my gaming life to want me to go out there and spend $300 to play for. You feel me? Like, I want Nintendo to put those brilliant minds that make those gaming design levels to something else that can actually step outside of their box and actually make a game that would appeal to the gamer of today. I'm not trying to fucking downplay the historic franchises that Nintendo has been known for and has built up to this point. But we have to hold them to a higher standard of accountability now, folks, as gamers. Like, you can't be fine that this is supposed to be their next gen console. And it's even though I don't give a fuck, you know what I mean? The power and all of that bullshit. To a point, it's about the game. You know what I mean? But goddamn, it's even said to be fucking more or less powerful than the original Xbox and PlayStation, and it's supposed to be a next gen offering from Nintendo. Sure, you can undock the goddamn the tablet or whatever and play your games on the go. In my lifestyle right now, there's no situation that I could walk out this house and play shit on the go. That's why I sold back my, I probably done had about 3DSs, 3DS XLs, different ones. It's like, and I probably done had about at least two PS Vitas. They all eventually went back because I wasn't playing them. I just wasn't playing them, man. At the end of the day, my lifestyle does not call for that no more. It does not allow that type of shit no more. You feel me? So, yeah, you got those features, and the reveal itself was boring as fuck. I thought the PlayStation meeting was boring with just Mark Cerny standing up there quoting specs and all of that, and not really being able to transfer how shit would look, of course, over a damn stream. That shit was enough to make you sleepy anyway. But people were going to buy the PS4 Pro regardless of what the fuck they said. You know what I mean? But I thought that shit was boring. God. That shit was terrible, man. These dudes up there spent about 20 minutes. Felt like 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. I don't know, man. Talking about them little fucking Joy-Con control. I don't know, man. Something about some ice cubes, haptic feedback, but oh my gosh, bruh. Have I lost my way as a gamer? That's what I need to know, because I tried to search and pace and walk back and forth and see whether or not to hit that pre-order button and say, man, damn, yo. I mean, why am I not excited? What I'm saying is your fucking reveal did not do anything to really get the people who left Nintendo back to fucking Nintendo. Your reveal did nothing to do that, in my fucking opinion. Am I not? Have I lost my way as a gamer because I'm feeling this way? Then on top of that, it's said to have paid online now. I mean, that's one thing you could have held over Sony and Microsoft's head. Be the only console where shit you can play online for free. Shit, I could play online for free on the Wii U. You know what I mean? And then I'm hearing shit. The voice chat system is through a goddamn phone or a smart device. I don't know. App. What the fuck do they be thinking? I have to question this. I don't understand. I know some of you motherfuckers, man. Hey, y'all probably gonna kill the shit out of the dislike button. I give no fucks. If you get butthurt over this type of criticism, man, I give no fucks anyway. You know what I mean? You want to unsubscribe, do all of that. That's cool. I give no fucks, man. I can't sit here and act like I like some shit that I don't at this point. I'm not saying I won't never get it. I'm not saying that because I do want to play fucking Zelda. And even though it's about the 1800 fucking Mario, the Mario looks interesting enough for me to want to play also. So it's not like I'm saying I'm never going to get the goddamn console, but it's definitely not a launch console for me. More like I'll wait until fucking Black Friday or Cyber Monday. I need a big ass deal to convince me to do so with what they have shown so far. Have I lost my way as a gamer? I don't know. I think Nintendo has pretty much lost their way with me as a gamer. That's how I feel about it. But I know I went, once again, too damn long, and I probably didn't get all my points out, but I would feel that I was doing a disservice if I didn't actually come out with my reactions and the actual way I feel about this at this point in time. You like the content I provide, please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, folks, OBJ the Don, signing out.